You're streaming too long. I could do better intro, but I'm not going to. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Deltarune, Chapter 4. We're going to continue from where we last left off. Here. Wait, actually, wait. I can actually, like, fully replicate the hang on. Let's just make this, like, crunchy and awful for your ears. Here. You're taking too long. There. Are you happy now? I did it. I committed to the bit. Alright, so, hi, Spaghetti, and goodbye, Spaghetti. It was nice to see you. We're going to get a bit more progress on this today. I think I'm closer than I originally thought to the end of this. I thought this was going to be like a 5-stream thing, and it may still be, because I'm aware that for after the main chapter boss, I'm probably going to want to have like a whole stream for just Hometown. But I have some informations since the last time I streamed. Number 1, I was right to walk away from the stairs Black Knight thing, because holy shit, your reward for doing that is literally flavor text. That would have pissed me off so much if I spent like hours trying to practice that, and then it's just like there's a part where Susie's like, "Go on, Chris, hit him!" And then Chris just kind of stands there for a second, doesn't do anything, and then the Black Knight strikes Chris down. So that's what I missed by not doing that. What else did I miss that I've learned? There was one bit of dialogue during the soul hunt, or like the moving around Noelle's house that I missed, that I found out. And that is, I guess, a hint towards Chapter 5, which is, as Asgore was cleaning the house, I found him the first time. I did not look around to see if I could find him a second time. And if you find him the second time, he's in the master bedroom, I presume, and he finds a black shard. So, presumably Asgore will be the secret boss of the next chapter, which we already know is going to happen in, like, his flower garden place. So, if not Asgore, something Asgore adjacent. Anyway, so last time we met this turtle fella.
You want something?
And we need to find this goddamn magic axe.
The legend has it there's an axe hidden in these walls, and whoever wields it will have great magic power. But it ain't just hidden, locked away by some doohickey, yes sir. Maybe if you search around, you might figure something out.
And then we got this, the magic axe. So we gotta figure this shit out. I did have something that I was thinking to myself about, and I don't know where the magic axe is. I also never found the golden piano, wherever the fuck that is. I'm aware that there's a golden piano, but I'm only aware of what I am aware of because I watched part 1 of Joel's Chapter 4 playthrough, or rather I listened to it. And so through osmosis, I heard a little bit of what I missed. And he only in that part got up to the Jackenstein fight, so I haven't like been spoiled on anything. But I am aware that there were some things. Did I read that last stream for the magic axe? Yeah. What are we doing here? I wanted to backtrack a little, because yeah, I remember a few places like this that I could climb up. It's in this room. What is all that? Oh god, it's the cult members. You hear whispering. Is that the coat hanger? Hello? Well, this is all like the petrified statues and shit. But on my own, I did remember that, oh yeah, I hadn't came back for this yet. Whatever this is. Should be up there. Up north. Huh? North? North. North. Huh. Oh, there's my second piano bit. Okay, so we got... I don't remember what the first one had. Hopefully when we get to the golden piano, it'll remind me. Okay. Yes, they're all petrified. I'm trying to figure out, yet still, don't spoil, of course, but why are all these things that were already in this dark world petrified? Are they statues? Or are these actually darkness from somewhere else that got brought here? Maybe the church organ itself isn't from church, it's from Blurch, which is, of course, Blue Church. That's where Chris goes. Okay, so there's that. Was there another one of these climbing spaces back during the earlier old man segments? I don't remember. Let's just go back and find out, I guess. What's that? It's a wall. Looks solid. Hug the wall. You hug the wall. Chris?
Chris?
No, this is where we came from. Oh, right. This is where Gerson first spawned in. Okay. The whole thing is the same across playthroughs? So you could tell me what the full thing is and I could enter it without having to backtrack for this. I'm still... I think I still want to find it out for myself, though. Oh, right, we can keep going this way. Yeah. What is it? Wait, what is this a sprite of? Oh, the roaring. I was like, huh? What am I looking at there? No, there's probably a thing back here. I would like to just, like, figure it out on my own. Here we go. This is probably it, right? Maybe?
Above she went, our beloved Highness, surely pinning for the salvation of a great hero. But our legs smell and sweaty in excitement. No hold in this accursed wall. And so we fall, tumbling again and again. Oh, holy princess far above! If you would spare but a drop of your love, I promise I shall never spill it, or mix it with powders to modify its flavor.
The other thing that I learned in between streams, and this wasn't because of the Joel video, but rather, I just kind of... I got a YouTube short on my feed that learned me this. Apparently, there is a bunch of songs that you can play on the really big piano. Including Megalovania, where Toby Fox himself will run you over, which I was trying to do, but I got a little lazy with trying to figure out the scale. And then also just a number of other Deltarune and Undertale songs can be played, and even Susie and Rouse will comment on them, which is interesting. The funniest shit ever, though, is they have... Toby has an Easter egg if you put in, the fucking, Toy Story song. Friend Like Me, or whatever it's called. Because of the, like, Woody theory or Toy Story theory that people had. You got a friend in me. Oh god. This is rough. No! Oh, you can do that. Okay, that works. Okay. Oh, is that milk? It's a regular container of water. There's no reason to expect interacting with it to do anything. I refuse to believe that. What? A battle? I merely wanted to investigate the water container, and suddenly you have drawn me into a battle? You are brash, young soldier. If you seek my love, you must prove yourself worthy of a princess. This is not your typical water cooler. Beg for mercy. You begged for mercy. Blessed are those who kneel to me, for my waves shall cleanse you. Close your eyes, for as long as you adore my purity, no harm shall follow you. Holy water cooler took mercy on you. Oh. The water cooler babbles to itself. Squishquipidaladar. What the fuck? Sesquipidalatalent. You're making words up now. That's not a real word. I refuse to believe that. Chat. Everyone chatted around the water cooler. All around me did you chatter, but your tepid words have not once been decantered in my direction. Your ignorant bescorns me. Speak well of my nature and you shall be spared. Oh God. Let's see. I guess we'll flirt with it. You flirted with Holy Water Cooler. The cactus isn't here to be jealous. Romantic are your words. Young soldier, your words are sweet like honeydew. Is this your first time you have spoken to a lady such as I? First time. A young knight's first love. No wellspring may be so pure. I shall accept your affection from afar and store it humbly in a masonry jar. On lonely eves when I naught but bumbling of my heart, I shall open it and listen once more to the tender whispers of your kindness. Good. Yes. Give me more mercy, please. You begged for mercy. Again you pray with renewed vigor. But now your hands shake with carbonated nerves, and fear drips down your face in painted horror. You beg not for salvation by my purity, but for fear of some ugliness you see reflected in the glass. Once again I shall show mercy, but no more! Susie put cups on Chris's eyes. Rousey put labels on everyone's cups. Seems your affection has caused some change in my form. It's breaking! This isn't even my final drip. Whoa. Miss Mizzle. Embezzle. Yeah, embezzle from her. That's a good idea. Rousey nuzzled Miss Mizzle. Miss Mizzle got a little bit tired. Susie gargles loudly. Glory, glory. Yeah, this is like a more aggressive version of the other thing that we ran into previously. Dazzle. You dazzled Miss Mizzle. Susie gargles loudly. Rousey sips politely. I really like this battle theme. I don't know if I like it more than Rooter Buster, if I'm being totally real here, but I do think I like it just on the basis of it's not Rooter Buster, and, you know, it's something different to listen to for a bit. Susie embezzled an item. Stole bitter tear. I might like it more. I don't know. I have to give it a little bit more time, but in general, I really just... I like that there's something new here. Rousey puts a wet floor sign. That seems kind of, like, insensitive, Rousey. Goodbye. You won. Got 0 EXP and 48 dark dollars. There's no reason to expect... Oh, I guess that's it. Oh, and then there's the rest of the song. Alright. Alright. Well, then that's that, right? Is there anything else that I missed in this segment? I don't think so. Just look around, see. Toby and he secrets. He liked to be putting shit in places. Now I have to find the piano, right. Hopefully I already know of the piano, at least. What's that guy over there doing? I can't get to him, can I? He's too far away. And there's no way to, like, drop in on him from above, right? Just let him do his thing. It's fine. Ruin this dude's life, too. That's reminding me. Thank you. Oh, there was a slide right there. Fuck. Alright. Whatever.
I don't see shit.
Alright, you can tell me lightly, is the piano more towards Gerson or more backtrack? Cause, I'll do the backtracking if I gotta, but I don't want to backtrack more if I don't have to. I'm just gonna go forward. It's around Gerson? Okay. That's where I kind of assumed it would be, but I'm not sure. Much like with backtracking in Wario World, when you backtrack in this game, it does go by significantly faster than your first path through, because there's just so much less dialogue and shit happening around you. Pool of water, throw something in. Spin cake? Why is the spin cake so cheap? No, I don't want to go in there.
Alright, we're finally almost back to the fountain. Wait a second there. I got something for you. Hey, we're about to go in this dream, so... Good timing, I just finished my letter. You mind delivering it for me? Deliver it? Like I said, when we wake up, it'll be gone, so... Yep, that's what I mean. This letter, just have a read of it for me. Then when you wake up, write it all back down, okay? Me? Rewrite all of it. Why don't you just... This whole mind's gotta get help somehow remembering it. Alright, fine, I'll take a look. Hey, what's this second word? I the only word I know how to read is the... Okay, got it. I, might miss a few things. You sure you want me to do it? Well, as long as you got the point, the words don't matter. Okay, sure.
Please don't auto-advance me into that door.
See you later, old man. Alright, let's go get that fountain.
No. Well, this is this segment again. Did I climb up here yet? Oh. Indeed! Hello? Is this thing on?
Ah! I see, yep. That's a door. Did you just hear something?
It sounded a bit like a fireplace opening up.
Dude, too specific. But yeah.
Melodies 3, there be 2 in the southern towers where 1 gold strikes water. Okay. Yeah, for some reason I just didn't climb up that. I climbed up this part and then was just like, oh yeah, it's this area again. Okay, so in her. Hammer.
Damn. So this is the magic axe, huh?
You got the...
Wait a chick! You gotta pay for that! Pay? The heck you talking about? This is still the inside of my study, ain't it?
I gotta remember the voice.
Nothing else was free, so why'd you think we'd start here?
Good one. I'm taking the axe now.
Don't think I'm serious. Check the price tag.
Uh-huh.
Price? What? Says it costs, 999,999,999 dark dollars? Yeah, didn't realize it was still on discount. But I know, you worked real hard to get here, so how about a trade? If you alone can best my challenge, I'll give it to you. For free.
You could say that. What do you want?
How about a haircut? A haircut? All right, sure. Which hair do you want me to cut? Oh, any of them. They're all too long, see? Just get one and I'll give it to you.
All right, I'll start with your beard.
You missed, Sonny. Huh?
He's not corporeal.
Stay still!
I get it. You think I'm gonna go easy on you, huh?
What the? So you want to get serious, do you? Then tell me first. Can you hear it? Can you hear its song singing from the deep? That is the ringing. The ring-dang-dingle-o-doo of the hammer of justice.
Interesting music. So yeah, people were not good about not spoiling this.
So you got moves, so what? You're facing a hero. There isn't anything that's gonna stand in our way. So the story goes. So the story goes. But ain't every story better with a little twist? Something feels off.
Oh god, it is the Undyne fight again.
You won't learn anything running away, you know. If you got guts, let's see how you feel facing everything head on. Chris, show me up.
Oh god. This was easily the worst fight in the game for— well, no. Sans was definitely worse, but, like, I struggled hard with the Undyne fight, I remember. No reverse arrows? Oh, okay, this will be easier then. There's no S action, so really all I am doing is fighting him, right? I guess I could try to build up TP.
As long as you're green, you can't run away. Unless you face danger head on. These bullets will do you in.
The opponent seems impressed with Susie's guts. I like this song. There's really no reason not to defend, right?
Did you ever hear that old tale? Yes, the old tale based upon the prophecy. The Lord of the Hammer.
Think I heard about it. What happens? Yo, there's a chat member here who says they like cheese. Did you know Gabe, that's me by the way, eats cheese? Fear yourself, for you will die if you stand around this stream too long. 30. Susie got cast OK heal.
Chapter 1. March of the Dark King. The heroes defeat the king and stop the dragon.
Oh god. Diagonals now. The opponent seems very impressed with Susie's magic. Oh, so it does reduce the TP needed every time you use it a little bit. Okay. I see now why you were asking me to do that before. I still think even if I got it down to 1 TP, unless the healing itself gets better, which based on the story here, maybe it will, but maybe the point is she just kind of has to start using it, and that's how she'll get better at it.
Chapter 2. The City of the Shining. The heroes do battle in chariots to save the queen.
What the fuck is that? Whoa! Whoa! Fucker! The bell of justice is ringing. It's for you! Susie used the Scar Elixir, but it was stolen!
Hello there! I ain't using items, so fair's fair, ain't it?
Oh fuck, he just stole that shit.
Chapter 3. Isles of the Northern Light. The heroes travel among the islands and catch a glimpse of a lost land.
What is this? Oh, fucking Coopers? Literally fucking Mario Brothers. Super fucking Mario in real life. No. Ooh. Okay, so don't use item.
Chapter 4. The Trials of the Holy Hammer. The Great Smith gives the heroes a terrible weapon.
Is this specific? Is he specifically elaborating on like the super bosses? Oh, I guess no. Spamton didn't really have much to do with the queen. Not in the base route, anyways.
Chapter 5. The Field of Peaked Gold. The vast garden is charred in an inferno of jealousy.
Yep, that's pretty much what I've inferred so far about what Chapter 5 would be.
What happens next? Who knows? There was only one more chapter after that.
Wait, one more chapter after Chapter 5? So... Wait, huh?
It all stopped.
But there's 7. Lore. Everyone's going to die. That's why Ralsei won't tell us about the prophecy in full. Is because he's like, yeah, we all die in the end. The roaring gets fully summoned, we all lose. The end. Hee. Probably.
That next book did never get written. The story became so grand, so overwhelming. Some say it swallowed up the author himself.
Toby's planning on dying. Nuh-uh, Toby's supposed to be immortal. Oh god.
The ones who could write the next, the youth. The pen was lying there for them to pick up. Pick it up. Pick it to make the next page. They never did.
Uh-oh.
And you, my dear, I see a story lit up in your eyes. Burning bright, burning black, burning up everything.
The air cackles green with freedom! 69, funny.
The bell's ringing now. Seems we've reached the final rounds. So how do you think it all ends? Now, how do you want it to end? Please, answer my poll on Patreon.
Uh-oh.
You suck, Missy. Damn, I couldn't keep up. Well, you gave it your best shot. Here. Huh? I saw the fire in your eyes. It's proof enough for me.
Wait, what happens if you beat him? Should I reload? Is this the Black Crystal fight of this chapter if I beat him? Don't reload.
Take it.
And this crystal. Oh, okay, here, he's giving it to me now.
Nah, keep it. You don't want it? Of course I do, but you're gonna need something to give me after our rematch. You've got guts, kid. I like that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna fight him again. Okay. She get healed? She did. No reload, I just fight him again.
What? Ready to fight again? What do you say, Chris?
Sorry, not enough time.
Get ready, because I'm not gonna hold anything back.
Alright, let's try again. Let's just focus on swinging at the bitch.
As long as you're green, you can't run away. Just face danger head on, these bullets will do you in.
There's no grazing in this fight. Grazing is like such an important mechanic for me to gain extra TP. I have to get it the old traditional way here. Alright, we're not gonna read the dialogue until we get back to where we were, so I can just focus on playing well. And I think I'm playing worse. Why is he laughing at me? It's not funny. I'm trying. The City of the Shining. Okay.
I love Stephen King.
I love his like motif theme. In general, Gerson's music has been great. Thankfully, he doesn't deal a ton of damage to me, so like getting hit isn't too punishing. It is a little bit, but obviously you want to take as few damage as possible. Excellent.
I'm a turkey now. Ha-ha! Susie, what's your opinion on Thanksgiving?
Okay. That's a tough one to dodge. I'm sure it can be, but... This is what got me last time, right?
An ending, huh? If I could choose, I guess I wouldn't have an ending. It's just better if stuff just goes on forever, right?
Whoa. Oh god. Oh. Getting overwhelmed.
Well, ain't that something? At this late hour with the bells ringing out their justice, you choose eternity.
Nope. Nope. God. Fuck. Shit balls. Cock. Torture. Wonder if there's any lore implications here, considering Old Man and fucking Undyne have the same theme. There's a few questions that pop in my head. One, what's the relevance to Old Man and Undyne in this story? And then also, what's the relevance between Old Man and Undyne in Undertale? I don't remember if they knew each other in Undertale. They might have. Undyne outright said that Gerson was someone she looked up to. I also do remember the line, though, where Gerson in Undertale was like, I don't fight. But that could also just have been him bullshitting, because that was during the Geno route. Wait, is my TP is still going down. I guess I'm not technically dying here, am I? So my progress with gaining better TP on the healing is carrying over into the next fight. And the healing is going up. It's probably very intentional that he's not technically killing you for that reason. To give you an opportunity to let your healing on Susie's thing get better. Because, yeah, I mean, realistically, I don't really regret not using it up until now, because it really... I mean, I see the story relevance, but, like, it still hasn't been, like, worth it. Which, I guess, morally makes me kind of fucked up, don't it? Oh, well. Oh, I'm hearing Jevil in here a little bit, too. World revolving. Almost got it. It's just freedom is the name of that motif. Flying for freedom. Go away. I like how the old man starts his story over every time, though. Even though this is... We're not dying. He still is just like, I'm gonna tell you this anyways again. Cause I want to. Huh? What? Oh, I'm taking some damage here that I really shouldn't be taking. Yeah, I don't know how to dodge that. Whoa! He changed his position up on me on that one. Yeah, it's every time with that one in particular, I can't do too hot against it. I'm gonna keep trying, but I'm not really fully feeling this run, if I'm being honest. This might be another loss. Like that famous meme comic. It's so funny. With the guy experiences extreme sadness. Yeah, that's gonna get much. Dealing with that while dealing with everything else, that's gonna get rough. Fuck, that had to have been very close to the end. That had to have been like second to last attack. Fuck. I was feeling... I changed my mind at the end. I was like, wait, maybe I do got this. And then it went away. Alright, this is the run. Here we go. We got this. Fourth try. I mean, first try. First try. Here we go. Out of all the tries, this is at least the first one. At most, the first one. Oh no, it does give you TP for successfully blocking those. I'm realizing. Bruh. Aw, man. I took damage there that I shouldn't have taken.
Stomping on Koopas.
Yep. God. It's rough. It's rough. So how low can the TP for Susie's healing get? Or like, how good can it get? Can it? I would imagine you would have to really grind it out, but... Can it get on par with Ralse? Is that a thing? We're already down to 80. At some point, Rude Buster will be thrown. What, you want me to do a Rude Buster against him? It's like kind of a waste of my TP. Not really a waste. Susie used Rude Buster. Whoa!
That next book, they never did get written.
What happened there? The story, it became so grand, it's so overwhelming. Some say it swallowed up the author. I don't want to, like, hurt him. I think he's probably gonna be fine, but... Alright, I don't think this is the run. Nope. What is... Just go ahead and answer. What is the application of doing a Rude Buster? Does it end the fight sooner? Or is it just for fun? Because, I mean, I knock him out a little bit, sure, but it doesn't seem like that does anything. If that's needed to do the fight, then I'll start doing it, but... To me, it just seems like this is one of those fights where you just keep dodging, and eventually you win. Okay. It was debunked that it ends sooner, so it does nothing. Okay. So... Alright, we'll just keep dodging, then. It's fun. I mean, it's a nice little visual Easter egg, I guess. But yeah, it doesn't seem like it really does anything. Maybe it does something. I don't know. I'd rather save my TP for healing. Even if it's a little just a little tiny bit of HP, it's something. And something's better than nothing in this case. Survivability. Fuck. What? I should not have taken damage from that. Last time I was almost at full health after that heal. It's so specific. You have to be perfectly looking at it. You can't be, like, moving away from it. This is the other attack that I struggle with a lot. Oopies. Got past that part, at least. Okay. Wow. Oh, no, those deal a lot more. Wow. Yeah, I kind of ruined that, didn't I? My confidence went right now. I wouldn't even say this is the hardest fight that we've done here. just am struggling with the dodging mechanics because I've always... This style of gameplay, I was in the Undyne fight too, I remember struggling with it. There's something about it doesn't fully work for me. It's the easiest? No, I wouldn't say that. I genuinely only took like 2 or 3 attempts on Spamton and Jevil, so I would say they're easier by that metric, but I guess they're more involved because you're more actively dodging. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we just keep going. Fuck. See, my diagonal directions are really hard to hit. God. I kind of wish I was playing this with the GameCube controller right now. Because the octagonal rifts on the analog stick, I think, would probably help me with hitting those. I guess I probably could, right? I got it right here. Oh. I'm gonna play this with the GameCube controller for the octagonal rifts. This feels weird. I don't think I'm missing out on any buttons. The loudest controller known to man. Fuck! Alright. A full run with the GameCube controller. The loudest... Here we go. The loudest controller known to man is man itself? True. Ah! You're right. Okay. Can you fucking hear this thing when I move it around? Like, I guess if I put it up by the mic. But, like, when it's on my lap, are you hearing me move this around? A little bit, yeah. Yeah, it's so fucking loud. I mean, hats off to them. They recreated the GameCube controller fucking 1-to-1. Including its ability to break the goddamn sound barrier. DKCR free update? What do you mean DKCR? Donkey Kong Country Returns received a free update? What, a Switch 2 edition? Like one of those free Switch 2 4K patches? I actually bought that. Because I was like... I've heard that it's not really the most ideal way to play DKCR, but... I don't want to play the Wii version because I don't want motion controls. And for the foreseeable future, 3DS capturing is out of the question. Though, remind me in a bit, I do have something to touch on regarding that, actually, 3DS capture. But, so I bought the Switch version with one of those game voucher things. You may recall I used one of them on Pokemon ZA, the other one I used on that. I bought 2 of them when the Switch 2 was like first announced, before they said that the vouchers wouldn't work on Switch 2 games. So I was like, I'm betting I'm gonna save some money on this, and then I didn't. So that's what I ended up using them on. Regarding 3DS capture, though, Megan and I called... I wasn't wanting to call them, but Megan was like, let's give them a call! So I was like, okay. The guy in Utah that does the 3DS capture boards, she was like, let's call and ask if we could get your 3DS fixed by him. And so we called this dude at 10 in the morning for us, which was probably closer to like 7 in the morning for him. He answers the phone, he goes, hello? It's just like a dude. But like, imagine being that guy. Like, you can't like not answer random phone calls from unknown areas because it could be business calls. We didn't realize till after the fact that it was so early in the morning for him. But still. But yeah, we might be sending my 3DS towards him to get fixed and get a new board put into it. But also, on that same breath, I don't know, like, how much is it really worth it? You know? I do want to finish Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, but I feel like at this point, it's been so long since I played it, I'd probably want to start from the beginning anyways. And there's other 3DS games that I never really got around to streaming. I have a physical copy of Chrono Trigger for the DS that I could stream using 3DS hardware. That's my thing. With a lot of DS games, I don't want to emulate them because I actually want the touchscreen. And I don't want facsimile touchscreens. I want the touchscreen. You know? I'm not really sure if I'm invested in finishing the minion mode in Mario & Luigi. I like the Bowser's Inside Story one a lot. But from what I remember hearing, it's not as good of a story. But then again, I mean, everyone... See, here's the thing, though. I'm not trying to be, like, shill or anything here, but, like... I'm one of those motherfuckers who won't necessarily listen to the popular opinion, and I'd like to play some for myself. The popular opinion that every fucking tuber's gonna tell you is that the Bowser's Inside Story remake was pointless and bad. I won't argue against pointless, but bad I disagree. Because I think the game makes a lot of improvements. I'm personally not really a fan of all the gimmicky microphone shit. And the remake does away with that. Particularly in, like, the giant Bowser fights. It just kind of plays like a game, which is nice. Huh.
Miss, hold on dearly to that thought, for the tides of fate are drawing close, and soon the ocean of ink shall wash across the pages.
Yeah, no, Bowser Jr.'s journey is genuinely fantastic. Fuck! That had to have been the last attack. That felt final. I think the GameCube controller is kind of helping a little bit. At this point, it's no longer, you know, is it slightly misregistering, like, up left as up. Now it's straight skill issue, but I prefer that. But no, seriously. The one thing I will not deny on the BJ Journey mode, which I don't mean to call it that, but that's what I say. Bowser Jr.'s Journey and, what was it, just Bowser's Minion from the first one? The one thing I won't refute is that they are boring as hell to play. That's why I'm telling you right now, I don't know if I necessarily want to play Bowser's Minions, but I personally think that the Bowser Jr.'s Journey mode has the best characterization for Bowser Jr. I know a lot of people find the Koopalings to be, like, tired and boring, but Bowser Jr.'s Journey on Bowser's Inside Story Remake actually makes the Koopalings into interesting, unique characters. I'm not talking like, oh, they give them a slight bit more personality. Like, no, there's like actual like dynamics between them. Like, some of the Koopalings like each other, some of them don't. And how does that play into each other? And like, there's a somewhat forced-ish feeling moment in the middle of the game where like everyone like breaks apart and isn't like working under the same roof anymore. I say forced-ish because more in the like trope way. In the story way, it makes sense for what's happening. It's not just like, oh, I don't like you, I'm gonna work for someone else now. Like, no. I don't fully remember, but I think it's like some of them get brainwashed. Iggy, I think, has a concussion. There were a few things that happened in the middle of that game's story. But no, seriously. The Koopalings get characterized in a way that I've never personally seen before. And I think it should be commended that story is really, really great. The fitness freak fuckos, I don't really care about them all that much, but it's more about the journey of Bowser Jr. himself, really. Hence the name of it, you know? And I'm aware that, like, the one cool thing that happens in the Bowser's Minion mode, sorry, the names are confusing. The one in the Superstar Saga remake. The cool thing about that one story, from what I've heard, is that it does foreshadow the Fawful stuff in Bowser's Inside Story. Like, you can see some of the robots from the end game of that in Superstar Saga, which is probably the real reason why they made the Bowser's Inside Story remake, was because they already had some of the assets for it done because of that game mode. Oh, I just forgot about that one. I am playing like a fuck-ass right now. I don't think this is the run either. Why is this one giving me so much issues? I don't know. It's just the dodging mechanics, I guess. If I could actually heal, too, with items, I'd probably do a little better, but... That's the thing with these gimmick fights. They take away one of my core abilities, and then I'm, like, fucked. If I have access to my full abilities, like I did in the Spamton and Jubble fights, then yeah, they're not really that bad. Take away one of my abilities, and then I'm gonna fucking suffer. Here we go with this. Nope. I need to be, like, ready for these attacks. It's the same every time. So realistically, I just need to remember what they're going to do. But that's also a lot for my brain to remember. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I'm losing confidence in this very quickly. It's starting to get a little tiring. I'm gonna keep going till I get it, though. We will eventually. On paper, this one does seem like it should be the easiest. It's just, yeah, I'm suffering with the way you do dodging in this. It's just not a skill that I have. And now I'm also starting to go brain dead. Can I get a restart? I feel like I need a restart. That was an awful first impression. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna let it get my ass. Slap the cheese? The cheese is in the other room. Get me, person. Get my ass. Wow, that one was awful. What the hell? Is there any benefit to focusing on the timing of that, or should I just spam? Why? TP? Alright. He's really good at cornering me with this one. God, he's so good at that. This bro really is just a hammer brother when you think about it. A hammer grandfather, if you will. Okay. That's good. I always struggle with this one. Now we're gonna do the one where we run to the left, right? Or right, rather. And then the left. Still a little bit mildly dyslexic. Them lefts and rights. Not my thing. Kinda cringe. Learning my lefts and rights. I'm above that. I don't need it. I'm gonna go with this one. I struggle with this one the most. Just no matter what I do, my brain can't think that fast. Skill issue, definitely. Not enough. Nope. Nope. I didn't have enough TP to heal there, otherwise I would have healed. I feel like that's gotta be like either the last attack or the second to last. That feels pretty, like, penultimate to me. The one that I've died now twice to. The Spirals of Doom. I felt like I had such a good early game, but then yeah, it's just... he's knocking the shit out of me. Where's Luigi takeover mode for me? I need that. Oh, that was my thumb slipped. Excuses. Gamers don't make excuses. What did Birdley teach us? Nothing. He's dumb as hell. He would never teach me anything. Do you have any healings? You're not allowed to use your healing items here. We'll take them from you. You can use your healing spell, but oh. There's one blue bird that isn't Mordecai. Yeah, there was two, but then it got changed into a letter, so. I don't care for Birdley. That's like saying you don't care for eating raw shit straight from a butt. You don't say. Some people prefer that. Don't tell me that. Now's not the time. Now's the time for Hammer of Justice. No need to heal right now. You know what? I've got max TP, full health. Hold on to it. You could try Rude Buster, but that's frame perfect because it counters it. Yeah, what is... it still seems like Rude Bustering him doesn't really do anything for me, though. It spins him out of control. Also, I have been made aware there has been a mechanic with Rude Buster that I haven't been taking advantage of. I don't remember if anyone in the game tells you this and I just missed it or what. But apparently, Rude Buster and Rude Buster alone has a Mario and Luigi-esque timing to it. Or if you press A when it lands, it does more damage. Or something. You press something when it lands. That probably could have made me end the fight against the knight like 1 or 2 turns earlier. If I would have been taking advantage of that. But alas, I was not. I did it the hard way. And it didn't even take me as long as I've seen it take some other people. So, instead my suffering comes in this fight. I mean, it took me long enough, for sure. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, first try. That would be a Birdly thing to do. We don't like Birdly. Remember, we just got done talking about this. Like shit from a butt. Nope. Yeah, let's heal. Yay! The air crackles green with freedom. Now, Rude Buster? What was the little sparkle above his head? Or what? Rude Buster or attack here? The sparkle has been happening the whole time, really? Heal?
But there is one thing that can overwrite the dark. A white pen known as hope. Miss, I believe this is what you hold.
Me? Nah, Chris has the pen. My weapon's like a hairbrush or something.
Is that so? Is that so? Yep. Well, shut up and give me that axe.
Big.
Oh god. Oh. Diagonals! I hate diagonals! Whoa!
Alright, I figured it out. You wanna see what I got then? Take this!
You missed! Ah!
How's that, old man?
Dude, I just barely...
Oh, no, God, this isn't for me. Tell my kids I love them. What's the most fun I've ever had?
See how I used that healing just now? Guess this is mine now, huh? Justice Axe was added to your weapons.
And take this too. For some reason, I found this weird piece of glass in my desk. Like someone really wanted me to use this thing. But it didn't interest me, so you can take it.
Shadow Crystal was added to your key items. Finally! Starting to wonder if I'd ever win. Yeah, me too.
Perseverance. Each time, you get a little better. That's all I wanted to see. Can't think I'm gonna be the toughest thing you'll face. But next time, I'll be ready. Don't give up and give them hell!
Don't have to tell me that, old man. Oh, hey, you guys are in the game too, I forgot.
Dying.
He might be. Oh, he's already dead, but, you know, whatever. Anyways, switching back to the Pro Controller now. I love the GameCube controller, don't get me wrong. It's so fucking loud.
Well, I'll be seeing you around now.
Yeah, I guess we will. Why'd you help me so much?
You didn't have to. You remind me a bit of someone I used to know.
Who?
Just a character from that old story.
Lord of the Hammer, huh? Hell if I'm reading that. No, wait a sec. Isn't that what Dragon Blazers was based on?
Yeah. So they changed parts of the story. Wait, why do I know what this video game from like 2008 is? Huh? I've never played Smash Brothers. But of course, the biggest fans got mad, but isn't it interesting? The book was already just an interpretation of something else. Stories can be retold. They can be changed. That's what I believe. Words on a wall called you a hero. Whatever you end up being, I'm sure it'll be tremendous.
Anyways, which Dragon Blazers character am I?
Right. The green one. You are the dragon.
That's what I was hoping. If I was gonna be the Blazers, oh, fuck that.
Got it all memorized?
Maybe not word for word, but I got the point. Why bother putting it in writing anyway?
Sometimes that's the only way to say it. I'll never forget friends. How can I help? I heard rumor that the upward middle door goes to fountain. If you dare enter or say goodbye and I'll cry. Tears of wax shall not see you.
Can we bring you to our castle town?
New friends? No, that makes more tears.
Wait, what?
Yes, you are great.
So, fountain is up through middle door. If I only have like 40 minutes, do I have enough time for this? Dave? Good point. Also probably should equip the axe, right? Justice Axe. It has no special powers, however, in order to attain this item, you became much stronger. I wonder if it also improves the healing any. This is not the end of the chapter. Well, I'm aware there's like a long bit of town afterwards. The knight which makes with a blackened knife. Okay. Shall duel with heroes, strife by strife. Toby Fox, if he was brave, would have coded a Easter egg on the big piano, where if you play Green Hill Zone on the big piano, it would instantly delete the game, and then it would say, "Gotta delete fast."
We should be able to get to the fountain from here. All we have to do is climb up this... Huh?
Oh, you're doing this again. Just looking at the window.
To the window! To the walls! To the sweat drops down his balls! Hey!
Here we go. You shouldn't have alerted them. Could have snuck up on them, maybe.
The knight!
Damn it! You aren't stopping us this time!
Susie, wait!
Oh, here we go again. Significantly less aggro this time. I tried to move to the left, it didn't work.
Trunket! You're getting rather trunket here!
Please.
Susie, down!
What, and just let this loser get away? God, I hate cardio. Hey, the hell are you going, you goddamn coward? Damn it, I let them get away!
It's all right, Susie. We did our best.
Yeah, but it's not good enough. Every time, they're just one step ahead of us. If we keep letting them get away, then how are we gonna protect Toriel? Undyne, anybody?
Susie, I understand how you're feeling, but we have our own advantages too. The night only seems to show its face in the dark world. If we can just seal the fountain over to the right, then it'll at the least buy us a little more time. Until we have to face our difficulties again.
Yeah, you're right. Chris, let's go.
how would Ralsei know that? Well, I mean, Ralsei knows the prophecy. Ralsei has also elaborated that the prophecy that they've explained to us is an elaborated or like a condensed. What's the word I'm looking for? Not condensed, but an interpretation. I can't think of the fucking word that I'm trying to think of right now. But essentially, it's not the full story. And I'm personally starting to believe now that Ralsei is leaving out some key details that the prophecy has already told, like, hey, Susie's gonna die at the end of this or something stupid like that. And then we're gonna be like, well, fuck the prophecy, and then we're gonna not let Susie die or whatever it is. A grand door seems to be locked solid, as opposed to liquid or plasma or gas. Susie is Wingding-Gaster. No, Rule's card is Wingding-Gaster. Because his face is vaguely similar to it.
Looks like this is the fountain.
Yeah, I guess this is it.
Huh. Chris, Susie, I suppose I'll see you in the castle town.
Yeah. Let's have another tea party or something.
Sure, Susie.
And then you just see, before it splits to dark fully, Ralsei's head cracks open down the middle. And out comes Wingding-Gaster himself. Said,
Hey, what's up, bitches? It's me. Do you know what this thing is? This is the hands. Do beware the man who speaks in hand.
The dark fountain. Why aren't they stopping us from sealing it? Guess I'm not complaining. Chris, do your thing.
nope, no music this time.
It's because it didn't work.
Oh, no, it did. That was only the first dark fountain.
Guess the sun went down, huh? Damn, Chris, look under the door! That weird smoke! No way. You don't think there's another dark world? Damn it, that means the night is still... It's locked! It's a stupid numbers lock sign. Too hard to break either. Guess we can try looking for the combination. Come on.
The knight is giving faith. They're giving sword.
Hey, shouldn't the old man be around here? We gotta get him out of here. As he probably knows where a code is, right?
No, he's a corpse. The bookshelf full of hymnals and scripture. Huh? Inside one of the books is a letter. It was the letter. Ah.
Hey, old man, you sleeping in here? Guess not. Hey, this is that priest guy's desk. Code to the door could be in here. Huh? Dude, there's a glass case in here, but it's weird. The outside is clean, but... the inside is covered in dust. Huh? Dude, it's just a dusty... But, hell no, you don't mean... when monsters die, their dust is buried. Hey, Chris! Why the hell does the pastor have that in his... There's a hammer inside and... photo of... the old man! What is he? The old man. I don't really get it, but somehow the dark world, it for a moment must have, like, revived him. But I think he knew. He knew he was... Chris, he wanted me to write a letter to Alvin. I think that's this pastor guy. Give me a sec.
Dear pesky plumbers.
All right, got it. Let's go, Chris.
Alvin, your old man was proud of you. The reason he didn't come to church a lot was he wanted you to follow your dream. He's sorry he never said that right. So write your own stories. It's okay, even if they're not perfect. Sincerely, Brent. The glass container. He looked inside. Small metal hammer and a photo of an old man. Both covered in dust.
Chris, let's not look at it anymore.
There must be some sort of incense container. Oh, are we boofing it in here too? Juice and a wafer-like cracker. You checked your phone's contacts and recent dials, but everything has been deleted. Large pitcher of water. Cups are stored below it. Glass. Info. Feels like glass. That's Rousey. Rousey's just a shard of fucking glass. Books. Many copies of Lord of the Hammer and some unlabeled notebook.
I'd take a while to search through all this.
Doesn't seem very useful. Can I not go outside and put the ball of junk in the castle town right now? Reading in the dark is bad for your eyes. Good point. The keyboard. It has settings to sound like either a piano or an organ.
You know, when you played piano earlier, it was... Okay, it was actually kind of cool, and I mean that. I'm not saying you should join the choir or whatever, but... if you were playing every week, I might actually want to go to church. I might get close with the Lord. That kind of reminds me of something.
Listen.
So, in one of the places I used to live, there was like this plaza. They put this public piano in it. So I started playing it, thinking, you know, it might be fun. But I guess maybe because I was so bad, or maybe I just looked like I shouldn't be playing, they told me I wasn't allowed to play it. So I backed off, and then they let somebody else play. Someone better. I don't know why I expected I'd be able to play it, but that's what I thought. Then, at night, when no one else was around, I came back. And you know what I did? I smashed it. Yeah, I smashed the piano. I don't even know why, if I broke it, but I hit it as hard as I could, hard enough to do some damage. And I ran. A week ago, if I knew you did piano, probably would have just hated that about you. But now, I just want to hear you play.
That wasn't that long, Susie.
Damn, I got weird there for a second. Probably made you just want to stop playing even more, huh?
Ooh,
if you play too.
Huh?
Yeah, sure. You teach me or something. Let's do it. Someday.
Friends. It's a set of bells of different sizes.
Look, I know you want to mess with these, but
Mess with them. Hell yes. The wardrobe is full of choir robes. There's even one in your size.
damn, why don't we get to wear these? What? I would have to sing or something? Hey, why don't they just let me play the drums?
Seems to lead to a small closet. Check inside.
Jackenstein. What the hell is that? Oh, I bet that's just Jack. Oops. Maybe he's a Halloween decoration. There's other creepy stuff too. He's big. Guess he might not be able to take him back tonight.
He doesn't want to come back. Maybe. Then again, he gets to live if we do. The bowl of blessed water with the motion sensor to stop you from drinking it. Okay.
What are these candles with people's names for anyway? It is birthdays, right?
Prayer. That's right.
Obviously. Okay, quit smiling, dumbass. What's the real answer?
Pray for Noel. Do nothing. Why would I... Oh god. Noel. Don't pray for her. She's mean. No, pray for her because she's got a mean mom. Azrael. I don't know who I want to do here. I'm gonna do... I'm gonna do Azrael. You put your hands together and said his name blankly.
At least pretend to try.
Okay. The fire extinguisher.
Guess they use that to put out these candles?
And he was the most important character in the Dark World. Susie looks like she has an idea. Listen to it.
Chris, we haven't gotten any closer to opening this door. But I have an idea. I think he might know. The old man. He could know how to open it. Chris, you're thinking what I'm thinking, right? Let's make a dark world. So, how the hell do you do that again? Queen said concentrate and stab into the earth. Got anything sharp?
Don't grab it by the blade, dumbass.
Hey, Chris, you normally carry this around? Alright, well, let's give it a try. Concentrate on what I want and...
That's it? That's all you gotta do? Just stab the ground? Why do they brush there? Well, you see, Susie grabbed Chris by the sacred hidden sword.
I actually did it! Hey, Chris, I made a dark fountain! Pretty cool, right? Maybe I'll let you do it next time. Let's go. Huh? Is it me, or does something seem off? Guess it's like Ralsei said. Every dark world is different. Let's go. The lighting has changed. Second sanctuary. Atrium. What? Oh. Visually, that is weird. Oh. Your phone is ringing. Answer it, bitch. Now here's the question, is the old man even gonna remember us? Well... Yo, music. So, I kind of thought something like this was gonna happen if I'm being totally real. Because I haven't been spoiled on anything going forward, but what I do know is that, I keep seeing a lot of remixes for a song called Third Sanctuary. So I can kind of piece together what's gonna happen, but interesting. But lo, on hopes and dreams they send, three heroes at the world ends. There's that prophecy again, the one with us. It's pretty hard to believe. Not just that things have been predicted, sure, but that I'm part of it too, I guess. I like this color palette a lot, actually. Light and dark, both burning dire, a countdown to Earth's expire. These are all the same things, right? Whoa, what the hell? Wingblade. Spare all. Spin. Mercy to all. Spin 50% mercy. You and Susie spun masterfully! Hello, goodbye! Hello, goodbye!
Wow! 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 Wow!
Ralsei is dead. Useless analysis. It's time. A radical blade with feathers at the hilt. It's interesting though, like, these are like clearly different enemies, but it's the same area. So spawning a dark world in the exact same location doesn't exactly create the same dark world. That is definitely some interesting lore. Makes me wonder now, like, which objects now are these that didn't get turned into one before? It's an Aegislash? You're right. The roaring cries and titan shape from darkened eyes. The third hero, the prince, alone in deepest dark.
Hey, Chris, look! It's Ralsei when we first met him!
Guess all three of us have our own prophecies too. If Ralsei's the lonely prince, I wonder what we are.
Come on, there's gotta be another one ahead!
The bitch. I am the philosopher. You sought to return the dream, but the lighting of the mind has changed. At best, you can only see another side. Okay, yeah, so this chapter has a lot more going on. What the hell? There's a lot more going on in it than I was originally going to give it credit for. Hang on. Free him. Wait, did I fuck something up? I can't get to that bookshelf no matter what I do, right? Or did I fuck up being able to get into that area? Oh, wait, no, there's a ladder right there. I'm blind. We know everything. We understand everything. Alright, this... Yeah, this side...
What? Organic accosts you!
Rogue!
Reverberate. Rogue. No, wait, what's the thing that the fucking... That's not what they say. In Xenoblade 2, there's like, towards the end of the game, you start getting attacked by the dudes from the church. And they keep saying something over and over again. We tried to harmonize. Touch the green. Do-re-mi, do-re-you, do-re-mon. Okay. Susie played random notes. A tale which must not be followed. Okay, well, I can't go for too much longer tonight. Is there another save point coming up, or should I backtrack for that save point, do you think? I'm very interested to see where this goes from here. Oh, come on. Aw, you bitch. As soon as I get there. You're licking cheese? Why would you do that? You're supposed to eat the cheese. Chest is empty. Okay, so the chests are like the same, though. What are you doing? I'm trying to protect these statues of my ancestors. A shame I could not meet them. They must have been brilliant. Unlike the rest of the brutes and barbarians around here. There's a thing up there. What do we got over here? Is this the way to go? I heard there's something inside the acorn, but I don't know where to find an acorn, or even what one is doing in the first place. Whose dream is this? Chris's dream? Susie's dream? Whose dream is this? Knight's dream? My dream? The first hero, the cage with a human soul and parts. What do you mean parts? Which parts do they got? Hey, this has got to be you! Weird illustration, though. Cage with human soul and parts. Why is it calling you a cage? Shouldn't you be something more like the cool? And for the picture, they can, like, use my drawing where you're saying Susie rules. Okay, so this is the way to go. So, backwards. We need to open this other way over here. Where'd the piano go? What do I do with that piano? Here we go. Found the piano. Alright. Open the way with the piano. Alright. What's we got over here? The Lord of the Screens, cleaved by blade. Spoilers. We know nothing. We understand nothing. A reminder that your friend Tenna almost died. Obviously Tenna. No, clearly that's talking about Mike. The Bikel phone. This one is like so much more bizarre than the other. I found him. You opened the treasure chest. Inside was Rhapsody. Rhapsody was added to your storage. I can't believe it is just that easy to make a dark fountain, though. Like, all you have to do is just stab the ground and, like, think about it a little bit. That's all it takes? Musical Mercy. Let's try that. You performed a tune. It was mildly effective. What am I? Am I a man? What is a man? Oh, shit. Don't touch them this time. Maybe I should heal. Let's do a heal. How many team heals? Not really. I mean, I got the... Wait, do I not? Heals all HP. No, I don't. Yeah, okay. Let's just do Rhapsody on Chris. And you can also do a... how about, you know what? Spare the one. Oh, this is the end of the fight anyways. Whoops. Didn't realize. Could have done a double spare. Yeah, kind of... Wasn't thinking... But what if... What if... Now hear me out. Okay, I do have a question. Does this get better? Oh, it's down to 75 now. Can Better Heal keep getting better and better the more I use it, or is it gonna cap off eventually? It does... It gets better as the chapters go as well? Okay. So I guess my question is, like, I could, like, defend right now and then use it on the next turn. Assuming Susie isn't dead. Let's just spare. Whose dream is this? Chris's dream? Susie's dream? Gaster's dream? Toby Fox's dream? And last was the girl. At last was the girl. The girl. And last at last. Think that means me? Think my prophecy's next? I wonder what it says. Come on. It's actually gonna talk about fucking Noel. It's like, Susie, you weren't meant to be a part of this. Oh! You opened the treasure chest. Inside was bitter tear. The water is gleaming. Gold coins are glittering inside. You are one of the donators. Between you and another, you reached 5,001 gold. The heavens were certainly moved to tears by your generosity. Take what is inside the treasure box as if it is yours. Oh, it's like, yeah, it's all like backwards. Bizarro shit. What if fuck MC Escher, son of a bitch? The lighting has changed. With the power that fills you. It's not. It seems like a weird spot to save and end. 1 second, hero. The girl with the hope crossed on her heart. Chris! Chris! Hey, look, it's me! Girl with hope crossed on her heart. Man, that's badass, isn't it? Think there's anything else about us? Don't just stand there, let's keep looking. I am the philosopher. Haven't you heard of hyperlink blocked? No. You haven't heard of it? Is that right? Is that right? Porn. Maybe hyperlink blocked isn't a porn thing. Oh god, it's Kirby's Adventure now. Gotta be honest, Chris, I never really gotten picked. Or anything before. Susie gets her own thing to climb. No one ever wanted to be my partner in class. Even got chosen last in gym. But this is like something else, you know? Something important. Chris, before, I didn't think I could be a hero. I wasn't good enough. I mean, I was bad. Still kinda am bad in some ways, I guess. But now I got hope crossed on my heart. Hope written in truth.
Written somewhere. Written somewhere no one else can erase. Love finds its way to the girl. Hey! What does that mean? Chris, I gotta find the next one! You,
Oh, fuck, I accidentally advanced the dialogue. What did I say? That's the Hall of Judgment. That's Undertale. Sans is in there. The girl. The girl. The egg is in there? Do I have to go back for it? Winkabell clangs your way. Why'd I do that? Well, here's the thing. I don't have the other eggs. So, it's kind of pointless, isn't it? I only have Chapter 2's egg. Missed Chapter 3's, missed Chapter 1's. I think I'm gonna replay through the game at some point. Probably on my own, and just get those eggs. Winkabell amidst classical music. Good timing equals mercy. Might as well see it. Press the button. What? No, I don't want to attack. Ow. Oh. Press the button with the right... Okay. I got confused because it's the fucking Undertale thing. All music acts became stronger. Perfectly in tune. All musical acts became stronger. I don't know about perfectly. A little off there. Alright, let's go back for it. Susie's just confused why I keep, like, walking away. Alright, is this like, you gotta do the thing where you go in and out of the room, or what? How's this egg work? Hello? What do you call a man with one eye? The streamer? The one-eyed monster? When does the angel make its cry? What? Who will call the girl who snows? The weather people. I don't know. I don't know. I think the answer to the question is clearly that after all of this... That is all. You understand, correct? Moss? It's sacred moss. Eat it. Eat. The moss was consumed with gusto. Great. Where egg? I didn't see nothing different on any of these windows. I'm gonna just click on all of them, every single one that I can, anyways. Where's the egg? Eating all the eggs. Gotta have eggs in my soup. Putting the egg in the ramen, bro. It's actually pretty good. Burger with an egg on it is also pretty good. Give it a shot if you haven't.
Yeah. Very good. It is I, Gaster. I don't want you to touch that egg. Touch that egg and I'll fucking murk your ass so goddamn hard. Won't know your eye from your ass.
What? Oh, I see it, yeah. Very, very subtle. Roots. I heard something in between. Something in between. It was mixed up. The lost tale. Children, forest pointed the grow, followed where the wood, the poor children. Go in and out of this room a bunch, just like in chapter 2. At least the music isn't resetting. Oh, I got that really quick. Chris, there you are! The patients are waiting for you! Seems to be occupied. Gaster music. It's a sink. It would be ridiculous if you painted something and there was nowhere to wash your hands. Where the fuck is Gaster at, bro? Is the sink the only thing in here? Wait, there's a tree. However, strangely, it seems that they haven't drawn the bark yet. Don't seem to be making a painting of a tree. What am I looking for in this void of nothing?
Oh, Lord! Oh, Lord!
He is behind the tree. Who he be? Always watching. Well, there's a man here. Well, he seems to be pointing at something and nodding. Getting closer. There's a canvas here. Will you draw? Yes. Chris picked up a pencil. They began by sketching what they had seen behind the tree. But as they sketched, the line began to err, as if the pencil had lost its way. So they started again, drawing over the lines they had already made. Many times they would suddenly halt, for the pencil drifted into a new drawing. So they started over again. Through many repetitions, their movements became faster and smoother.
Until, without looking, they had completed a sketch in a single wild line. In the end, as a result of layering the sketches on top of each other, the surface of the canvas was nothing more than a monochrome smear. Next, a tree was painted over it. Painted over everything, leaving nothing but a simple still life. After all, there wasn't anything to look at in the room besides a single tree. Bruce got up. It seemed the painting was complete. But their hand, smudged with graphite, was still moving, as if to trace some unseen shape. An egg was picked up from a nearby easel. Scary.
But what does it mean? Also, what is this?
Well, how did the session go? They say art is therapeutic. Which one of you was the patient anyways? Well, you got paid, didn't you? Guess there is 2 people.
Yeah, I really, like, I want to show the other egg stuff from chapters 1 and 3. 3 was like, I was right there, I could have shown it. I just didn't know where it was. Chapter 1, I have no idea where the egg is on that one. Is there a save point up ahead? Fuck. Now I really do have to go. Hopefully there is. So 3 is convoluted. Wait, hang on, actually I need to spare that. Come here. %. Ta-da-dong. I am humbled. Okay, Susie, what do we got going on? Wait, what did that say? Does it say anything? The Gallery of Ancient Faces. What? Someone is in the YouTube chat unironically Christian posting right now. A familiar looking statue. If you've gotten Starwalker, he would be part of these faces. Sad. How rustic our ancestors were, no headdress in sight. They must have concerned themselves with their work. We should be like them. We should only eat nuts and seeds. Familiar looking statue. Look how realistic the rendering of the water is by the stone. To our progenitors, this must have been the peak of beauty. The stone cooler, not particularly useful. Oh, wait, thing? Gallery. Gallery. Indeed. The statue stand and has your name on it.
Yes, you will be a fossil too, won't you?
Cacophony. Shit. No Susie here. I really do have to end soon. Shit, I shouldn't have gone forward when I did. Part 4, Musical Mercy. It was super effective.
The answer was love?
Of course it was. Always is. I might die here. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord! Oh! Fuck! The stone tablets carved in man's beard. A front of knowledge. Spellings were different back then, and better. Overachiever! Familiar looking statue. Girl, 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 what you on about, girl?
Chris, hey. Didn't I tell you to wait for a sec? There's something about me here that I... Huh?
The last prophecy. The story's end.
The last prophecy? Is this what happens at the end?
To save the worlds, there is only one way.
It's telling us how to save the world. Hey, Chris, this'll make everything easier, right? Hey, I was reading that! Old man! Wait! It's a long way back up.
There's my save point, okay. Okay, I think that right there pretty much confirms my theory that, yeah, the thing that Rouse is trying to hide is that the prophecy's probably going to say something like Susie has to sacrifice herself or some shit. Or someone is going to have to, but I'm presuming it's going to be Susie because this whole chapter has been like all about building Susie up and making Susie, do things and all that. Susie, Susie's the one. Susie, she's the star of the show. Gerson said Susie's the dragon, but like, what's the context there? I don't know dragon blazers, so I don't really know what that means. The dragon, I don't know. I mean, if you look at it in the like Mother 3 reference, Susie gets sealed. Susie is the dragon from Mother 3. That's what's happening. That makes sense considering chapter 1. I don't really remember any context of dragons. Spelled the king and the dragon. Yeah, I don't remember any of that. Maybe I got to refresh myself on chapter 1 a bit. But yeah, we'll come back to this. We'll save further theory posting for then. But I am let's do a double save just because I want to. I am very, very interested to see where this game is going to go. There is still a lot of game left for me to cover. So, well, I don't know about a lot, but there's at least probably like 2 more streams of this game, I'm thinking, of Chapter 4 in particular. I will, at some point in the future, come back and do the Snowgrave route, / weird route of Chapter 2. Does that affect anything in Chapter 4, with Noelle existing in the beginning of Chapter 4? Excuse me. I'm wondering... It does? Okay. So, in that case, what I might do is I've tossed back and forth how I want to handle the other route, because on one hand, I'm like, well, if it's going to change like the entire rest of the story, maybe I can do weird route after the whole thing is out. But also, I want to get the eggs, and I want the eggs for this playthrough. Toby had to change the cutscene to tone down what happens. I don't know what that means. I don't want you to elaborate on that either. I genuinely don't know what that means. And if there's like some like censorship or something, then I guess I'll look at the original at some point, I assume. But I could probably handle it, I imagine. How bad could it be, right? Oh. But no, seriously. I'm having a lot of fun with this, and I do know, like, much like with the genocide route, the weird route is designed to make you feel like shit. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be like good, bad, or how I'm gonna feel about it. All I know is, at the end of the day, I'm not the motherfucker. I don't mean to take this away from some people, but I do know some people get a little overly attached to the characters, and they kind of forget that this is still just a video game. As good as Toby Fox is about meta posting, these aren't real people, so like I'm not gonna like actually like walk away being like super sad. Probably, I don't know. I mean, I've not really had a game really do that for me while I'm streaming, and maybe it's because I'm streaming that it kind of takes me out of it a little, because I'm constantly like yapping and saying bullshit while I play. But I do feel like immersed while playing these games. I don't know. Regardless, I like seeing games content, and I love this game enough that I want to see everything this game has to offer. That's why I'm like, shit, well, I really do want to get the eggs. And we obviously don't even know what the eggs are going to lead up to. If anything, the message is, it's not too important, not too unimportant, right? So, like, where would the egg, what would the egg possibly do? If it's not important but not unimportant, and it also makes Gaster not happy, apparently, and he doesn't give you achievements on PlayStation if you get them. Eggs plus weird route is maybe the way to do it, maybe? Well, then maybe I'll get them with the weird route. I don't know. But like I said, it'll probably be... Here's my line of thinking, and then I'm going to go. My line of thinking is, I'm probably going to play the weird route on stream, completely blind. I'm going to continue to do my best to avoid spoilers. I feel like I've been doing good so far. I've not been spoiled on anything other than the existence of the character named Des. Beyond that, I guess I vaguely know that you make Noelle do crime. That's all that's ever been elaborated on. I don't know what kind of crime. Like, maybe she just does some speeding. That's totally all it is, right? It's just speeding. No, I genuinely don't know what the crime, quote unquote, is. So that's all that I've heard, is that weird route makes Noelle do crime. Okay, whatever. Beyond that, I don't actually know what's like revealed and what happens. So I'm excited for that. I'm not excited to potentially feel like shit, but then again, like I said, I'm probably not going to like don't expect me to like, I guess like go like, oh my god, or anything like that while I'm playing, just setting the stage, I guess, for what's to come. But I am still yet looking forward to eventually playing it. So I might get the eggs on that playthrough. There's going to be some time between me finishing Chapter 4 and Chapter 5 coming out. So what I might do is, on my own time, is play through Chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4 again. Maybe I'll record what happens while I'm playing that, so that way you can have a little video of like what's different. Maybe I can get Starwalker. Could be fun. I don't know. You'll have to tell me where all this shit is, though, because genuinely, I don't want to be looking shit up, because I'm actively avoiding spoilers for Weird Route. So with that, I'm trying to not let like my search history be like Deltarune related stuff. Because if I start looking up like, I don't know, like I look up the sprites to do the thumbnails, but beyond that, if I start looking up like a bunch of like Deltarune trivia and like where to find the eggs and where to find Starwalker and stuff, then I feel like I'm going to get mega algo pushed into spoiler territories. Starwalker is in the room with the star, bird, and bell. I don't even know what that means. You'll have to be more specific than that. But beyond that, stay tuned. I have some new games that we're going to be starting here relatively soon. Mario and Luigi Partners in Time will be starting early February. I got a bunch of very legal copies of a bunch of games. We're going to do some... Well, I don't want to talk about it too soon, but I got a lot of ideas. Lots of ideas for things to come. And then after Deltarune is done, my next main RPG that I'm going to be doing, Mario and Luigi. And then after that, I think I might start another RPG, depending on where the status of Chapter 5 is at that point. Like, if 5 is soon, then I might hold out. We'll see. But I'm in kind of an RPG mood lately. I like playing these games. And I just, I don't know. We'll see what happens, But real quick before I go, let me tell you when the next Deltarune stream is so you can look forward to that. No stream tomorrow or for the next couple of days, but the next Deltarune stream will be on January 26th. I believe that's exactly... No, I was going to say it's exactly a week from now. Not true. It's 6 days away on Monday, the 26th. And I imagine then with the stream after that, we will finish up Chapter 4 in its entirety. So that's what I'm predicting anyways. We'll see what happens. So, have a good night and see ya.